Hey everyone, welcome back. You know how much we love diving deep into those everyday things that have a surprising impact, right?
Absolutely. And today is no exception.
And today we're talking about routines, those little things we do day in and day out.
They can really make a difference, can't they?
They really can, and we've got a great jumping off point for this deep dive.
Oh, tell me more.
We're taking inspiration from an episode of Fluent Talk, the podcast with Lily and Mark.
I'm familiar, yeah. What'd they have to say about routines?
Well, they got really honest about their own routines, especially their morning routines. And what I found interesting is how different their approaches were. Like Mark, he's up at the crack of dawn, meditating for a solid 20 minutes before even thinking about coffee.
Wow, 20 minutes. He doesn't mess around.
Not at all. I mean, I could barely drag myself out of bed some mornings,
Yeah.
which I guess is kind of the point, right? Routines aren't about being rigid.
Exactly. This isn't about everyone becoming a meditation guru or anything. It's more about recognizing those small, repeated actions that shape our days. It's about what works for you.
Right, it's personal. Like Lily from the podcast. She's all about that glass of water first thing in the morning, even before looking at her phone.
Interesting. It's amazing how these little things can make such a difference.
I know, right? So we've established routines are personal, but why should we even care? What's the big deal about having these repeated actions in our lives?
It's all about control, you see. In a world that often feels chaotic, routines offer a sense of balance. Think of it this way. Knowing what to expect, having that structure, it can really ease your mental load.
Okay, I see that. It's like a mental shortcut for a smoother day.
Exactly. And that frees up mental space for, well, the things that really matter. No more decision fatigue before you've even had your coffee.
I like the sound of that. And speaking of coffee, did Mark actually mention what he does after his 20 minutes of Zen, asking for a friend?
Well, no. But they did talk about their evenings. I mean, starting the day right is important, but winding down is crucial too.
Absolutely. Those evening routines, they're key for better sleep, wouldn't you say?
100%. And Mark uses meditation again in the evening. He was saying how it helps him close the loops on his day. And, it reminded me of the Zeigarnik effect. You familiar with that?
Refresh my memory.
It's that thing where unfinished tasks just keep swimming around in your head.
Oh, right. Like when you can't fall asleep because you're thinking about that one email you forgot to send.
Exactly. A good evening routine, whether it's meditation or reading or whatever works for you, can really help quiet those nagging thoughts and let you unwind.
So basically, we're talking about creating a sense of calm and preparedness, both at the start and the end of the day.
Precisely. It's all about finding what works for you and sticking with it.
This has been really eye-opening. It makes you think twice about the power of these small, repeated actions, right?
It really does.
Yeah?
So tell me, if you could build the perfect routine, what would it look like?
That's a tough one. I guess I'd have to give it some more thought, something for our listeners to ponder as well. Thanks for listening, everybody. Until next time.
See you next time.